Guys, welcome back. It's your girl P, and I just want to get on here to kind of give y'all some more night flirt tips, advice, answer any questions that we might have. Um, Also want to let you guys know that I'm doing 111 consultations, so $111. They're typically 150, so if you're hearing this a little late, it might be 150 by the time you're hearing it. But as far as this week, which is the week of for 17 2023, they are going to be 111. I don't know, decided that that number just feels good to me. So anyways, I wanted to get into talking about night flirt. I think a lot of the times when we think of phone sex operators, we mostly think of women, but I want to let you guys know that I have done consultations with two straight men, one gay man, and two trans. And I really didn't want to talk about it before I had any did my own research and could kind of like see where the calls were coming in, where they're not, what listings would probably be the most effective for those categories. Because again, I think a lot of the times we just talk about women doing phone sex, but men could make money doing phone sex, whether you're straight, gay, trans, lady. I don't really know about trans men. Not to exclude y'all, but I don't know about trans men, but trans ladies, men, straight and gay, and women, I could definitely help out. Because I've done consultations with all of them and have seen results. Moving forward, let's see. So one thing that I don't like is that the listings that they have for trans, the listings that they have for men is not nearly as many as the women have, and so I kind of think that's a little bit unfair. Hold on, let me cite it. And makes it a lot difficult. So I feel like if you're a man or trans on Night Flirt, you just want to be a little bit more creative because y'all don't have all the cool listings like the women do. But let's talk about that. Mm-mm-mm. Hold on, I gotta go to the desktop site. Anyways, how's y'all's day going? How's Monday going for you? Treating y'all? I still haven't made my schedule for this week yet. I'm kind of going with the flow, but I need to get something in place. Okay, so let's talk about trans. Okay. So the only categories that they have is cross-dressing, transsexual, transvestite, extra kiki, fetish, and phone with cam. So it's unfortunate that y'all don't have things like role play or other, because I mean, you can have your ignore listings too. What else? What else is a trans category missing? Hold on. Why does my nose feel like maybe because I had the heat on, I'm feeling stuffy. I know I'm the dumbass that keeps the heat on in Texas. I just got really cold though. Oh, I have to keep going back to the desktop site. Hold on. So again, we have categories like role playing that y'all don't have. I mean, y'all have the extra kinky, but I don't know. I don't think y'all have. Let me see. Let me go to. Do y'all have like foot and shoe? I don't think so. Oh, okay. They do have role play. Okay. Let me scratch that. So trans does have role playing, so definitely that one. But I don't see foot and shoe. So it's a lot of things that they don't have. But let's talk about some of the cool ones. So in the trans category, definitely DOMs. I definitely think it's under fetish. Still go cater towards that cuck, sissy, and femdom kind of realm. I think that works wonders. There's a fuck ton of sissies, a shit load of cucks, and everything on Night Flirt. So as the trends in that category, if you pick the feminization, so you can really attract those sissies that come in. I know one of the ladies that I did a consultation with, she was trans, and we tested some of these out. So I'm going about what worked for her, but also Told her to kind of go the same route as like I recommend like the women go, just because it's a lot of cooks, it's a lot of sissies, it's a lot of guys that want to be ignored. So let's talk about where we could put the ignore listing for trans. Um uh keep going back to the desktop site. I hate looking at it on my phone. Honestly, I would just pick one, but dang. Mm-mm. See, I would keep the dom to gear towards your cucks. I would keep feminization to gear towards your sissies. Of course, there's femdom, mistress role playing, spanking. Those are specific. I don't know. If I was a trans, I would pick either the cross dressing, transsexual, or transvestite and make an ignore line out of it. So as long as you title it correctly, like letting them know, like, you know, Mistress Paisley ignores you while she runs her errands or whatever the case is. But title is such because I don't want y'all, just because y'all don't have an other category, to miss out on easy money, because who doesn't like a good ignore call? Of course, there's extra kinky. Honestly, guys, I stay away from this in the women's side of things. But if I was a trans, I would definitely choose extra kinky and just gear it towards something else. So I still would shy away from the guys that want to talk about really nasty things that are pretty much against the terms of service. But there are things that can slide in extra kinky that I think is pretty cool. One of them being like a religious kink. So you can definitely title your, and this works for everybody. You can title your extra kinky listing as a religious kink and just get that, like target one extra kinky niche and like really dive in and make it your own. Also, if y'all do tarot, or something other creative, you can have a moaning listing. I personally don't recommend a moaning listing. Some people like it. It's not everybody's thing. Personally, I'm not trying to hurt my throat. I already got to do a lot of talking all day, whether it's on the phone lines, to my friends, to you, to y'all YouTubers, whoever, that I just don't do moaning listings. But if you want to get on there and just moan, hey, to each their own. Also, on the oral listing, I just want to say this. When it comes to sucking dick on the phone sex lines, I'm not about to do an oral listing. I did in the beginning. I totally regretted it, and here's why. I don't like doing oral listing for straight men or men that think like they need to know that they're the ones that's going to get down and suck dick, not me, because I'm not about to be on the phone line and hurt my fucking throat the whole time. So that's kind of like the same thing as a moan line. But if those are your things, just be careful. Price them high because, baby, that's gonna be hurting your throat. Let's see. Let's see what else we can talk about in the trans category before we move on to the straight men. And I just want to say this because I don't think that, especially to my straight men, like when y'all want to do phone sex, you have to understand you're going to be talking to men. Women are not calling these phone sex lines. Let me just let you guys know that now. Um, so don't waste my time getting a consultation and then come and thinking like you're gonna have this big women fan base, because you're not. You're gonna be talking to men. Oops. Hold on, guys. I'm going back to the listings. Sorry. I really hate looking at Niteflirt on the phone, but I hate doing YouTube on my phone, so it's just easier to come here. So let's see here. Go back to the listings. Hold on, y'all. I gotta sign in. Any questions, comments, concerns? Thank y'all for liking this live. Okay, so back to find a flirt. Find a flirt. Let's see who we're gonna flirt with today. I wonder if that's what they think when they're scrolling. Like, If y'all have any questions on trans, just comment below if you're watching this on the replay. Now let's talk about men. So the fucked up part about it is that men actually do have the other listing, trans didn't. But please make everyone should have another listing except for trans. You got to pick another category, like I said, but make your other listing your ignore line. Okay, so men have fantasy. Oh, but they just have fantasy. It doesn't want to like role playing. I would definitely make that a role playing one. I think I just think role playing's fun. It's definitely freaking fun. Um what else? If I was a man, I would pick men home alone and do what you want to do. But if it was me and I was a straight man, I would make Men Home Alone as if I'm on the down low. Like I would make it like a down low listing. Like my wife's away right now. I don't have that much time. Call me. I need to get my um all my gay fantasies out or whatever. That's how I would make that one. Then you have your fantasy listing, and I would make my fantasy one my role play. You can't see the sides of what, baby? The sides of what? Um, let's see. They have BDSM and fetish for men. Again, I would target, thank you. I would still target cucks and sissies. So my straight men, if you're gonna be on Niteflirt, it's a lot of cucks and sissies. You don't want to miss out on that money. Ew, why do I sound like this? I sound horrible. Mm. I would also do the extra kinky, but I would find, oh no. YouTube, matter of fact. Thank you. Buddy, tell these mother floofers YouTube is not for them to get their little peep on. Hold on. Hold on, my big old floof. Swish. Tell them swish. You gonna go dunk on them? Hold on, y'all, because y'all being creeps, and I don't want creeps. Trying to teach you something here. I got my eyes on you. Everything that I see, I want you endlessly. Okay, now, now that we're back. Oh, we're retracting messages. We're retracting the messages now, okay? I see. Nah, stand on what you said. Don't retract them. But no, I just wanted to get on here and talk about listings. I hope I was making sense. I was kind of like looking as I was scrolling because they updated some things. Oh, phone with cam still works the same. You have to have two devices. Hey, I like video chats. If video chats isn't your thing, so men. First off, if you choose to do phone with cam, you need to realize a couple of things. For starters, like I said, I can't trust this enough. It's going to be men calling you. They may or may not want you to see them. You are required to show yourself on Niteflirt. No one-way type shows. They can do it, but you cannot as the flirt. Also, if I was a man, I would try to find some way, or even trans, find some type of way to keep yourself hard. Because when they call for a video chat, you gotta be ready to go. You can't be like, give me 5 minutes, I need to get my dick hard. We don't got time for that. You gotta be ready to go. If you're on a clock, you gotta be clocked in and working. That means you all hard and ready. Hi, what's up? What's up? And so I don't know. If I was a man, that might be hard for me. I don't fucking know. Didn't have a dick. Don't, never will. I don't have that attached to me, but that's something else you want to keep in mind if you're going to be doing phone with cam or video chats. You gotta be able to keep it hard, and you gotta be able to get it hard. Like, ain't no, oh shit, like it's not getting hard. Ain't none of that. Like, it just gotta be ready to go. So keep that in mind. Um, Maybe not so much for trans. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm sure they just kind of want to like see you play with your ass and stuff, or like have your sissies. But definitely for my straight men, y'all gotta be hard. Any questions, comments, concerns? Again, I'm doing consultations this week only for 111 because the number just feels really good to me. And anything else? Anything y'all gotta say? Y'all got about 3 more minutes. I'm gonna stick to our schedule. Sorry, what was the subject? I came in. The subject was Niteflirt listings for men, trans, and women. And then if anybody had questions on Niteflirt, and then the fact that I am doing, see, I ain't got time for it. Like, time for this. The fact that I'm doing 111 consultations. But at the end of the day, we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. How old am I? Baby, we don't ask them questions. All right, cool. I'll check it as soon as I get off YouTube Live. Not responding. Okay. Yes, I actually have 2 of those. Would you like them? Can't believe that that's what they asked for, but okay. um Anything else? Any questions, comments, concerns? Any ideas about what other YouTube topics you want to talk about? Honestly, I just really talk about whatever I feel like talking about for the day. Sometimes it's teaching you guys something along the lines of phone sex, camming, content creating world. Sometimes it's just love life. Sometimes it's just personal stuff, and sometimes just random shit that I feel like talking about. So, but if y'all have any suggestions, definitely let me know because obviously I'm here for you guys, so I want to talk about what y'all are into. Oh, some people really be trying and it's just not working for them. Sorry. Let me get off of there. Okay. Peace.